Some thoughts that I wanted to share really quickly, just to encourage you all um, in this unusual attack, this unusual attention that um, we're receiving, and I I know they want us to feel like we've been labeled dangerous, and we might have been labeled dangerous. So I want you to know to the contrary, you're not dangerous. You are powerful. You are chosen. There's great purpose for your future. And yes, you may be dangerous to the kingdom of darkness, but you're not dangerous to your country, your state, your city, nor your neighborhood. Um, this level of demonic attention, this attack indicates you have great purpose. You have a great anointing on your life. So I want you all to stay with it and to be encouraged. Um, I did include a very, very short, I think it was about 3 5 second video that all TIs should be familiar with. And that is when you're at night, there's complete darkness um, in the house right across from you, probably a couple houses across from you. And that is to ensure that the perps you know, get to do what they need to do on the cover of darkness. It is always the case. Um, the few houses that I've lived in since I've been targeted and been in this unusual attack, it's always right across from me, the houses that keep their lights out at night. Initially, when you move in, the lights are on. And then as time goes by, the lights go out, and depending on the direction of the directed energy weapon, and you would notice that the light is out in that direction. Sounds crazy for all TI um, sympathizer and all TI supporters. You might not be aware of this, and all this might sound strange, but it is absolutely true. Where the lights are out in particular areas for perps to attack you. Surely they wouldn't do it um, where they could be seen and identified and confronted, right? So I just want to assure you all that I believe that this darkness will be um, uncovered and removed from our lives. God is fighting for us. You're still covered. I don't want us to operate in a spirit of fear. I'm a middle-aged woman, and I'm a single middle-aged woman. I've never operated in fear as it pertains to this unusual attack. So if 10,000 should set themselves against us, we will not fear. We're not going to shrink. God is fighting for us. He is all powerful, and we're going to rely on him. So we all know that this is an exercise in just dimming our light, an exercise in retaliation, an exercise in containing the people of God, containing even just the chosen ones, for those who haven't come to the knowledge of, you know, accepting Yeshua into their lives. There's something still special about you that they're trying to contain. This exercise and retaliation. I mean, you could tell. Yeah, I was thinking earlier. You could tell this is just, the level of and the persistence of this unusual attack is so odd. Uh, it's so very demonic. Um, when I think about trials that I've been through, um, you know, it is certainly a trial where, you're praying and you're trusting and you see, light at the end of the tunnel, right? And I see light at the end of the tunnel with this, but I don't know that I've ever, this is unusual in that, there's an army of people that have signed on to this thing by way of, you know, by way of payment or by way of some other agreement. Um, but it's just unusual in nature that people would sign on, give their lives over, and you can tell that it's a job for some people because it's almost like you can sense when there's a a shift change. You know what I'm talking about? When there's a job and there's a shift change, it's almost like you can sense when there's a. It might sound bizarre for TI sympathizers or TI supporters, but I think targeted individuals will know what I'm talking about. It's like you can sense when there's a shift change, when there's a change in the attack. Um, anyway, I don't want to equip these demonic weirdos with any information. Anyway, I might have said enough. I'm praying for all TIs and trusting God for all of you. Please be encouraged. They cannot do anything that God has not allowed. He's in full control, and we don't understand it all, and we don't have to. We're simply trusting Him each and every day. Also, I've put this really good, well, what I think is good. I haven't really explored the whole channel, the entire channel, but this channel is so interesting for new targeted individuals. I'm going to put it in the description. This channel I discovered very detailed, very clear. Um, it seems to be a channel that would surely equip new targeted individuals so that they will not be like a chicken with their head cut off when this thing starts to unfold. It may be good for, seasoned TIs too, just to shore up some areas where you might be confused about, just to know that this thing is manufactured. Please don't give too much attention. Don't put any time or thought into people hating you. They are paid to hate you. This is manufactured hate. This is manufactured disgust. And we don't care anyway. I mean, to be honest, the people gonna hate you. Everyone doesn't have to like you, right? And certainly if it's manufactured, and certainly if it's to get a certain reaction, a certain result from whatever thing they employ, we're not going to buy into it. We're not going to give it any thought. We're going to just keep leaning into God and praying that this darkness be removed out of our lives. This is not, people aren't aligned against you naturally. This is not organic. This is manufactured, people. I hope we all can get our minds and arms around that. This is manufactured. People aren't just hating you all of a sudden. I mean, these people are trying to get their tentacles in every area of our lives to cause great discomfort and to shift your destiny, shift how you live. And so let's lean into God. And I'm praying for everybody. I'm praying for all TIs, especially the TIs that call upon the name of Yeshua and center Him in our lives. God be with you.
I got a defender. I don't have to do it on my own. I don't have to wage this fight alone. I got a defender. I cast my cares and enemies on Him.